India and maths. What we study as trigonometry today was practiced as Trikonamiti in Indian tradition. Trikona comes from tri for three and kona meaning corners. Corners give rise to angles. Trikona means that which concerns three angles or a triangle. Texts of India from 6th and 7th century CE itself deal with concepts of sine, cos, tan, etc. The fundamentals of trigonometry. In fact, the very word kona and corner share a similar root in sound and thought. The name Konark for the Sun Temple in Odisha came about to imply that which has angles. Journey of pi. The concept of pi in India is pegged to the Salva Sutra, which go back at least 8,000 years ago. Pi, as a mathematical concept, travelled from India along with other aspects of trigonometry and calculus needed for navigation along the many millennia since. Pi as an infinite series of expression using calculus, as in use in the modern world today, was deciphered by the Kerala School of Mathematics in 1350 CE, 350 degrees in a circle. Ancient Indians had figured out that is best to represent a circle as a shape with 360 degrees, for it comes closest to the natural circle in the cosmos. An even further explanation can be found in another Rig Vedic verse from hymn number 164. It was observed that in roughly 30 days, the sun traversed from one Rashi to another. With 12 Rashi traversed in 30 days each, it took the sun 12 into 30 is equal to 360 days to traverse the entire Rashi Chakra. Hence, the entire circle, Rashi Chakra, came to be divided into 360 units or degrees. When the Indian way of calculating travelled to Arabia, the bija got transposed as Jabba, Jabir, Jabra, perhaps due to the opposite direction of reading followed in Arabic script. This body of knowledge and the word Jabra, out of reverence, came to be called Al-Jabr, Al standing for anything holy, and from there on to algebra. What we know as geometry today has come down to us from Gyamati of our ancients. Gyamati was the body of mathematics, Ganitam, that dealt with lines and shapes. A chord being similar to a bowstring, Jya, the method of determining extent of space, shapes and motion using chords and lines came to be called Jyamati or Gyamati. This imagery of the sky arching both above and below earth to enable them to use chords and arcs shows that they had a good understanding of the spherical shape of the earth and the curving of space around it. In India, the place where intellectuals gathered to ponder over the various problems of the universe came to be called math, pronounced and sometimes spelt as mat. This is very similar to the word mathematics, which comes from the Greek word mathema, which means what one learns, what one gets to know. This word mathema is derived from manthano, mathiano, which means to learn. India thus literally and metaphorically gave room, space for intellectual thought and development. The home of knowledge, wisdom and fine craftsmanship for thousands of years. This is amazing India.